been watching film of the Steelers. What jumps out when you watch them last year compared to maybe this year in the preseason? You see anything different about them?
Very athletic group across the board at every position. It's going to boil down to us making sure we're detailed in our execution. Of course, protecting the football and establishing a run to get everything else going. But a very talented defense that we're going to face, and like I said, it's going to boil down to our execution.
How familiar are you with LeBron's history and openers? I mean, they've only won one since they've been back.
I haven't really paid attention to that. Of course, you understand and you respect what happened before, but at the same time, I wasn't a part of it. So I do whatever I can to help put this team in a position to win. And that's starting with the process last couple of days and just getting ready and getting everyone else on board to go out and compete at a high level.
Do you think there's any extra weight on the opener just as a tone setter for the season?
It's definitely an important game for us. I mean, going against the Steelers is just like 2 games for us. So we definitely understand how important this week is, but it's also week 1. So we have to continue to keep that mindset each and every week and just put our best foot forward and as far as practice goes and go out and execute on game day.
Because of what happened last season, I know you weren't here, but because of the record, how vital is it to get an early win just to erase that 0, to stop all the questions that are going to follow?
It's very important. It's very important for our success this year, not necessarily because of what happened last year, but for us to be the team that we want to be, winning week 1 and having multiple wins throughout the year is definitely important for us to get to where we want to go.
How do you feel about heading into this game with a little bit of uncertainty on the left side of your offensive line?
I think in-house, guys are confident with what's going on at the left tackle position. We have tremendous confidence in everyone's ability to go out there and play at a high level. So we'll just continue to keep working and getting ready for the game.
Is there a danger of putting too much emphasis on this first game?
Say that one more time.
Is there a danger of putting too much emphasis on this first game?
It's an important game, but every week is important. But of course, you want to start off on the right foot, and that's what we're looking forward to do this weekend.
Have you gotten a sense of just how important it is here in Cleveland to beat the Steelers?
Oh, for sure. You hear it throughout training camp. If it's one team that they want to beat, it's definitely Pittsburgh. We have to have that mindset each and every week as a team, but we definitely understand what it means to the community and the people supporting us. So not only for them, but for ourselves, because we put the work in, we definitely want to go out and have a good performance and a winning performance on Sunday.
And you kind of had a feel for that when you were in Baltimore, too, just about
Absolutely.
from that standpoint,
Absolutely.
what this week means.
Absolutely.
Tyrod, what aspect of the offense gives you the most degree of confidence as you head forward?
I think, of course, running the football and as well as passing the football. I think we've made tremendous strides throughout training camp and preseason in both areas. Offensive line have done a great job of pass blocking as well as front blocking. So the more that we can go out there and let our playmakers make plays and do the things that they're comfortable with, the better off we are as a team.
What does this chance mean to you to have the opportunity to come in here to this team and it's an open book for you to do whatever you can?
It's a wonderful opportunity. Of course, it's not about me. It's a team effort each and every week, each and every day. I recognize the opportunity as well as the team recognize the opportunity to change the culture here, and we have a perfect opportunity this weekend.
And do you sense just what it would mean to the fan base here to get this thing rolling?
Oh, yes, we know it would mean everything to them. Like I said, just walking around town, I was in the grocery store yesterday, and you hear people talking about the game, pumped for the game. So I definitely understand the excitement, and I'm excited as well. Football season, regular season is back here, and we get a chance to go and compete against teams where it counts. So I'm excited as well as the team's excited.
How valuable is Todd Haley's insight into Pittsburgh, and does it get real detailed when you guys are watching film?
Very valuable. And, of course, he was with those guys for the past 6 years. So, of course, he knows the scheme in and out as well as personnel. But it really boils down, like I said, to our execution. With all the knowledge and the information thrown to us, if we don't go out there and execute well, then that means nothing. So each and every day we're working hard to get everything on the same page so we can go out there and play the game the way we know how.
Is it a little personal for him, do you think?
No comment. You probably have to ask him. I wouldn't say no comment. You should ask him.
Yeah, Tyrod, considering how dramatic the roster overall was here and how many new pieces you have you been pleased with the way kind of chemistry has come together, and what's the next step in developing that even more?
Yes, very pleased with how the team is coming along. I would say the next step is winning together and taking on the challenges of a season. Of course, we've battled the dog days of camp, but as we go into the regular season, understand there will be ups and downs throughout the season, but how we weather those ups and downs is definitely going to bring us together even more. So looking forward to seeing how guys respond and react to the different circumstances that we face each week.
You have 3 rookie wide receivers. Are you going to bring those guys along quick enough to be contributors here in the regular season?
Part of it's on them and part of it's on us. Of course, as the guys that are playing, we have to prepare ourselves mentally and physically each and every day to play a game on the weekends, but they also have to take ownership as well as learning and doing what it takes to speed up the process for them to go out and compete at a high level. So, of course, it's a collective effort as far as getting those guys on board and getting them on the field, but it'll come. I'm not sure how fast it'll come, but it'll definitely come.
How would you characterize where you're at with Josh Gordon in terms of chemistry? You got him back the other day.
I think the chemistry is a good one right now, and I think it's going to continue to keep building. I know he's excited to get out here and play, as well as we're excited to have him back on the team and contribute for us. So I'm excited about it.
What kind of role do you think he can have?
He can have a big role, of course. He's a playmaker, a very, very big playmaker at that. So it doesn't take many balls to touch his hand for him to make big plays. So when the opportunity presents itself, definitely have to give him chances to go out there and make plays and put up points for this team.
Coach told us that he's not going to start Josh Gordon in the game because he really hasn't been here. Are you cool with that decision?
I'm always behind head coach's decision as well as management decision. They're always going to do what's best for the team, and I support that.
Do you think that the hand would limit you in any way? Handoffs, taking snaps under center, anything like that?
No, I haven't had any setbacks with the hand. Feels great now, so I don't expect anything to hold me back as far as that.
You were at Baltimore for those years, and I think you started once against Pittsburgh. So, but anyway, you would have a feel for what makes Pittsburgh a good organization. What is it that makes Pittsburgh a good organization?
Of course, they're rich in tradition. Had a bunch of winning teams over the years, a bunch of good players as well too. So, hats off to those guys for being able to win as many games as they've had over the past couple of years. But I would say just hard-nosed football. A very physical team. Walking into the stadium, you have to out-physical those guys to have a chance. And if you don't do that, then your chances are very slim.
Do you keep an eye on the fact that Le'Veon Bell hasn't reported to them yet? He's not there. And does that have any impact on you or this locker room right now?
We're aware of it, but it's not anything that we're monitoring. We have to be ready to compete against anyone that they put on the field. Of course, we know the type of playmaker he is and what he brings to the game. And you have to prepare a little differently when he's out there. But no, as personally, I'm not keeping up with it, and I don't think the team is either.
What makes Cam Heyward such a difference maker?
He has a high motor. He's very physical at the line. He does a good job of being persistent in his rush, as well as fighting off blocks to get to the ring. So have to be detailed in our approach with him and handle him accordingly.
It's a little off the subject of the game, but did you have any thoughts and reactions of Nike's decision to go with that campaign with Kaepernick?
I just seen it this morning, so I'm really not fully aware of what's going on. That's their decision. I'm a Nike client, so I really don't have anything to speak about it. Like I said, I don't know much about it right now to speak in detail on it.
Obviously, Pittsburgh 13-3 last year. You guys 0-16. The record against Pittsburgh and all that. Most people probably don't really give you guys much of a chance to win this game. What say you to that about your chances of winning this game?
Can't speak about last year. Both teams are different, and both teams are 0-0 right now. So, in my eyes, it's a fair shot for both teams, and we have to approach it that way and handle business throughout the week so we can go out and play, like I said, winning football.
I know you're not on the field at the same time, but do you take it as a kind of comparison, a battle between you and the other quarterback this week being Big Ben?
No, I focus on executing and doing whatever it takes to get the offense in a position to win each and every week, regardless of who we're playing. My focus is executing against their defense.